Hey guys, so this is another update video, and first of all, I'm really thankful that not a lot of people have gotten this hero at +5, because, yeah, that would be a freaking nightmare, like, having this hero at +5 everywhere. Like, the last time that I felt like this was with Belnos was, released back in the day, and yeah, I suffered for months. That hero at that time was absolutely broken, and this hero is freaking broken at +5 for sure. The good news is that not a lot of people have been getting her at +5, and yeah, apparently it's problematic to get her. Yeah, so yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna try to make this video short, but there is one thing. There's one thing that you can do, and I've noticed that a good way to beat her at +5 is immunity. So immunity to stuns, silence, and all that good stuff. That's a good way to actually beat her, because once you actually prevent her from beforehand actually getting the silence on your team, that's going to give you a big advantage. So that's the footage that I have for today. It is a red team with her. I mean, everybody else is red except for her on the defense team, and the one that 70H uses this team with two heroes that actually do the immunity to stuns and all that good stuff. So yeah, check it out. So yeah, that worked in that case. So yeah, very powerful stuff, guys. But yeah, that is a very expensive solution to have actually two heroes that have like the immunity to stuns and all that, and then giving it to your team and things like that. So it's not exactly the best solution, but it's definitely a solution for that in that situation. And the important thing about the immunity to stun ability is that since her skill does give them extra damage and lords mana and pretty much in the enemy, if you prevent that from actually even appearing at the first place, this is not going to happen. It's not going to cause you problems when you want to cast a skill, because it's very annoying that your entire team is full of mana and all of a sudden the ones that you wanted to activate don't have enough mana when they're actually going out. So yeah, this silence thing is freaking cancer with her. But if you prevent that from happening from the beginning, it's not going to be a problem. That's what I'm trying to get at. Really powerful in that respect, but really difficult to get. So as I said, I'm really thankful that not a lot of people have her at +5. So let's talk about her awakenings. The +1, this is a huge upgrade for her because it's 100% chance to inflict signs again for 3 turns. So that is really freaking disgusting. And also the silence gives 60% more damage, so even more damage. So it's freaking disgusting. 60% more damage. So if you plan to get Bubble, you definitely need to try her to get her +1. This +1 is really freaking powerful. The +3, yeah, you definitely need this to have her at on defense. This is required because it's going to give her 100% mana back, so that is freaking annoying. So that's going to make her a lot more resilient in that case. Even if she's targeted by Gillian and that she's supposed to die right off the bat, because since she receives 100% HP back, that's going to be a really good counter to death in that situation. It's pretty much the same thing as Mildred. And of course, the dreaded +5. This +5 is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, no shields. Pretty much no shields at this point. And also lowering the defense. So yeah, that's pretty disgusting. But the actual, well, this is cancer. But this is cancer like at the last stages. Like giving silence to everybody in the entire freaking team is freaking disgusting. I mean, yeah. So the only solution that I've really found, as I said, is that immunity to stuns and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be a problem. However, there is one more hero that, ironically, not so surprising, the developers also offered, and that is Z. Z, with his immunity to stuns, will be able to defeat her in that case, but you have to have it in +5, and I really hate to say this. I mean, needing a hero to be +5 to be able to do something is a problem for sure. But I mean, the expensive to get a hero +5 is crazy sometimes. Specifically, I was able to get this hero +5 because I had the absolute best luck in the entire freaking world to get Z. I had him at +0. And I just decided I wasn't planning to get him really high. I was like, I don't want to summon. And I summoned him. I did a temple, and in the very first temple, I got him, and I was like, whoa, okay, that was unexpected. So I decided to go further and further, and with like 150, 170 summons, I was able to get him to +5. So yeah, in that case, I'm pretty sure it's 150. I think it was like 180 summons, more or less. 180 summons from +0 to +5. So I don't know what happened with my luck. I should have recorded, but I wasn't really planning to actually get him to +5. So at the moment, I didn't have the summon, so I would have to jump back and forth and things like that. So yeah, I have Z at +5 in another case, but I understand that summons are brutal and probably are not going to have the same luck as me. So getting the +5 to get immunity to debuffs could be useful for sure if your meta is full of bubbles at +5. But as I said, I'm really thankful that not a lot of people have her at +5. But those are the solutions that I'm seeing, guys. Pretty much, if you have heroes that give immunity, more than one hero that gives immunity. If one hero is not enough, in my experience, it's not enough because it's only going to give you immunity for one turn. However, if you have the realm, that's going to help you a lot. And if you're going to use Z with this +5, you also need another hero to help you with the cleansing, because you're going to need to cleanse from time to time, maybe even to save Z when his realm runs out or another hero activates an enemy realm there. So yeah, you're definitely going to need immunity versus this gal, because I already tried with 2 cleansers and it gets to a point that both of them get silenced. Or maybe you could try 2 cleansers, but not in every color is not easy to get two cleansers in the same team. So if you have a lot of good selection of heroes and you have 2 cleansers, that could be a solution for Bubble. Could be a solution, because if you make sure that you don't get silenced all the time, that's going to be a big plus. And making sure that you don't run out of mana, and yeah, that's going to be a freaking problem. So Z is definitely a good solution, and other heroes adding immunity to this. And again, thank you very much for not getting this hero at +5. It would be a freaking nightmare for everybody, including myself. Yeah. And weapon. Her weapon is like, yeah, for sure, this is definitely the best weapon for her. 50% mana gain. A hero like this would love to get mana gain for days, because she is average speed, but on top of that, she's gonna have shield. So yeah, this is definitely the best weapon for her. Outside of this, you would want to have a weapon that gives her mana gain. But in agility, there isn't a lot of good weapons for mana gain, so you're stuck with this weapon for sure. And I'm not sure if I already mentioned it on Chelno's video. Chelno's weapon does stack. Okay, so yeah, for sure. You can, if you have Chelno, if you want a good weapon for Chelno, you're gonna have to get her own weapon. Her own weapon is really freaking powerful, for sure. She's really gonna need that mana gain to actually overperform in that case, for sure. And as I said, Bubble's sweet spot is definitely the +1. If you're gonna go for Bubble, you need to get her +1. This upgrade is insane. I mean, yeah, doing double the damage dealt to an enemy, yeah, when it's silenced is so freaking annoying, so freaking murdering. You could, yeah, very powerful stuff, guys, for sure. Very powerful. +3 is required for you to have her on defense, and the +5 is freaking cancer. If you get her to +5, I hope I don't fight you. I hope I don't fight you for sure. I'm gonna have to upgrade Resonance to green now that I have Z for sure. Yeah, I do not want to fight anybody with this hero +5. Freaking cancer, guys. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.